Plus, weather-wise, after a fairly grey day again today, it's all changed this weekend. We should see a bit of sunshine on Saturday. That's ahead of something wetter and windier for Sunday. I'll have your full forecast here on Breakfast.
And if that outfit has inspired you, Matt will be wearing outfits like that throughout the morning.
I'll wear the
in tribute. You'll start in the suit, obviously.
Oh, yeah, we'll work our way up,
But you're going to work your way, yeah.
Yeah, makeup looks better than me first thing in the morning anyway. Very good morning to both.
It's getting colder. You know I don't like it. That doesn't look like a current weather picture.
It is actually from yesterday. Some did see the sunshine. Let me just show you. Very good morning to lovely start for some today and lovely day yesterday for some. This was in Hampshire, where we got 18 degrees with the sunshine really sparking off those glorious changing autumn colours. For most, though, like where I was, it's been grey for days and will be again today. Very little sunshine around.
Time for our photo of the day, and this shot was taken in Whitstable by Jacqueline Dennis. That's all we have time for.
I find it absolutely compelling watching those pictures.
The sounds in my ear of as certain pictures came up, and then I was seeing Matt's face as you saw it. I'm glad we warned people because it is. You know,
I may put off my breakfast for a little bit longer this morning.
I heard you feeling a bit sorry for that. Was it Action Man figure or a doll? He'd been through some hardship, hadn't he? Going through the sewers.
There's a doll therapy session for them sometime coming up soon. Anyway, very good morning to you both.
This is much more pleasant.
Yes, this was Derbyshire yesterday. Just wanted to show you attention to this Carsington Water Reservoir just in Derbyshire. It's around less than 50% of its normal capacity at the moment. This time last year, it was over 3/4. Just a reminder, we still need a little bit of rain.
We're going to get some, aren't we?
We are. Things are changing. Let me show you. Very good morning to... Yes, the weather is on the change over the next few days. Today, another particularly grey day across much of the UK. There'll be a few brighter spots out there. Tomorrow, though, we should start to see a few more sunny breaks appear through that cloud as the breeze picks up. But that's only because... a change for Sunday as something wetter and windier starts to arrive. And confirmation we will all see some rain is on a forecast rainfall amounts chart. Notice how that rain sweeps and mounts up across the country by the end of the weekend. Nothing desperately heavy, but it will be a change from what we've seen over the last week. So why is the change occurring? Well, it's all down to the position of the jet stream. Now, during the last week, that jet stream's been looping to the north of us. High pressure has been stuck in that loop and not moving anywhere. But through this coming week, the jet stream starts to flatten out somewhat, and that is going to introduce areas of low pressure spinning across the UK. The big one comes in through Saturday night into Sunday, but notice how hot on the heels other areas of low pressure will gradually work their way towards us. So next week, looking much more changeable, we'll all see some spells of wet and windy weather throughout, with a little bit of sunshine in between. Out there this morning, though, cloudy conditions for most. Still dark out there, of course. The Chelsea embankment, the Chelsea Bridge there, brightening up things, though, in London at the moment. You can see the cloud overhead.
I think if you've got any good nights coming up lately, you need to be indoors. No outdoor celebrations, Matt.
No, back to indoor weather, I think. But from some
indoor weather? What's that, then?
We know what he means. Weather for being indoors.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. I'd like weather inside. I'd like my own internal sunshine.
We tried to
and
bring
rainbows.
It. Anyway, people watching, Sam Fender, cloud watching. Been plenty of it. You can't miss it at the moment. Very good morning to you. It has been rather grey and gloomy, hasn't it? But there have been some glimmers of sunshine, and one or two this morning here in Suffolk. And when you get the sunshine today, will actually feel quite pleasant. Good morning to you. Grey skies like this have been fairly typical over the last few days, certainly. But we start to see things change this weekend. Yeah, another day of grey today, admittedly. Now, out there this morning, again, lots of cloud for many, but I have found some sunshine. This is the view in West Wales right now. Quite a chilly start here. Some in parts of Gwynedd have got a bit of frost around this morning. And there are a few brighter breaks in the north of Scotland and towards some other southern coastal counties of England.
Are you going to be celebrating the weather? Some might be, because change is afoot. And you've also brought a beautiful picture, Matt.
There's a bit of everything, something for everyone. That's what I mean to say, yeah, a bit of something for everything over the next few days. Weather is on the change. Thank you very much. Good morning. We have got some sunshine around this morning, just to prove that it's not grey everywhere. But for most of you, a very familiar grey and gloomy scene to start your Friday.
Garden, the weather,
Head to the garden centre to talk about the weather.
All connected.
As long as there's cake and coffee involved, I'm there.
Yes.
Yes. Anyway, very good morning to you. Let's talk grey skies again, shall we? This is the scene just a short while ago in central Scotland. Little changes today, but out there this morning for some, it's pretty calm. As I said, grey for many, but I found some sunshine. Look at this. Beautiful calm start in Bangor in northwest Wales. Just in Lando from Bangor, we got temperatures roughly around freezing. Touch of frost for some this morning, but here it should be another fine and sunny day.
Look ahead of the weekend as well.
Indeed. Days of change ahead, but out there at the moment, we have some sunshine for some, at least. Very good morning to you. Yes, I found the blue skies here in West Wales, Rosniger on Isle of Anglesey. Lovely start. Quite chilly out there, though. We've seen a frost in parts of northwest Wales this morning.
Hello there, Ben. Well, the weather is going to be changing because for quite some time now we've had cloudy but dry weather and high pressure across the UK, but that's getting squeezed away.
It's been so dull and cloudy.
It really has, but a brighter day to come tomorrow, but it all turns cloudy again on Sunday and there will be outbreaks of rain. So you can see a legacy of cloud captured by our weather watcher Jules this morning, but as I mentioned, the best day of the weekend I think is going to be Saturday. More sunshine around, but more cloud on Sunday, and we are expecting outbreaks of rain.
And it's changing a bit, isn't it, this weekend?
Well, it certainly is, Ben, and a lot of people think it's going to be a change for the better because we've had high pressure bringing dry and cloudy weather to many parts of the country. We're taking a look at how much sunshine there's been over the previous 8 days because the lion's share of the sunshine has been around the Murray coast in Scotland. Thomastown in County Fermanagh had seen no sunshine for 8 days and only 1 hour of sunshine at Bryce Norton in Oxfordshire. And today has been pretty cloudy across Oxfordshire as well. The sun is trying to come out. Across northern Scotland, we've got 1 or 2 light showers, but we're also seeing some sunny spells here. For the most part, it is quite a lovely day. And across Northern Ireland, actually, there are some breaks in the cloud moving up from the south. So some parts of the country here could see some sunshine.
Hello, it's been a while, but we're about to bring some variety back to our weather. We're going from every day the same to no 2 days of the same, and it all starts this weekend. Something a little bit brighter tomorrow, but after being teased by that, wetter on Sunday.
And the clouds been back with us once again. Yesterday it was sunny in Hampshire, but today the same sheet of stratocumulus that's across most of the UK smothered Hampshire, leaving the best of the sunshine further west. Southwest England did pretty well. Northern Ireland also brightened up with some sunshine.
As rehearsals continue, everyone here hopes being back in London will bring with it an extra sprinkle of fairy dust magic. Thomas McGill, BBC London.
Yeah, it's a classic. And just to add to that, if you didn't already know, 96 years ago, the author of Peter Pan, J.M. Barrie, of course, gifted the copyright of Peter Pan to Great Ormond Street Children's Hospital, and that still generates a huge amount of money for sick children. It's an incredibly generous act that he did all those years ago. Now let's get a look at the weather forecast with Katrina. We're on the brink of the weekend. We want to know how it's looking.
Yeah, I think the best day is going to be Saturday. Mostly dry conditions with some sunshine, but a bit of a change to come on Sunday where there's going to be quite a bit of cloud and there is going to be outbreaks of rain. Those winds are also going to strengthen too. But today has been a very similar day to what we had yesterday. Lots of cloud around. It's been largely dry. Here's a legacy of cloud captured across Westminster by our weather watcher Leroy. The second photo here, Kew Gardens, sent in later this afternoon. Not too much of a difference really, just a few glimmers of brightness here and there. They have been very, very limited today.
And despite the bright colours of autumn, it has been a rather gloomy week for many parts of the UK. There's a real change in the weather on the way. I'll have the full national forecast later on in the programme.
And Joe is in Leeds tonight. And Joe, how's the weekend looking?
There's a change on the way weather-wise, but today it's been another rather cloudy, gloomy day. It's doing its best to look twinkly here in Leeds this evening. But sunshine amounts, well, we've been struggling for this month, actually. If we take a look at these details here, for October so far, we'd usually have expected to have recorded 52% of our monthly sunshine hours. Many areas struggling, as you can see, at around 30%. And Northern Ireland has only recorded 9% of its sunshine hours. That's around 8 hours of sunshine in the last 16 days. and they're due some heavy rain through tomorrow night into Sunday. More on that in a moment, but we certainly have a change in the weather over the next few days or so. Next week, some brightness to look forward to, but with heavy rain moving in for tomorrow night, it's prompted the Met Office to release a weather warning. It's a yellow warning for Northern Ireland, Belfast, but also really covering the mountains of Mourne area, where we're going to see some heavy rain during the early hours probably of Sunday morning up until around midday, when it will ease off and push eastwards, brightening up behind. Other than that, over the next few days or so, it is going to be very much more unsettled. High pressure has been blocking fronts from moving in from the Atlantic over the last week or so, but there's a real sea change, and we will see low pressure back in the driving seat from the end of tomorrow into Sunday and into next week. It does mean more in the way of sunshine next week, but also the caveat is that there's going to be some really heavy blustery showers and some strong winds at times. Here's the forecast. It is going to become increasingly breezy for many of us. It's a beautiful still evening here in Leeds tonight, but by tomorrow night, some rather breezy conditions for much of the UK, and then rain moving in from the west into the early hours of Sunday, moving eastwards to end the weekend. Next week, as I mentioned before, low pressure back in charge, so it's unsettled and showery and quite blustery at times. Probably not the best news if you're hoping to get out and about over the course of Sunday, but tomorrow will be the better day of the weekend. Some sunshine to look forward to before that wind picks up and the rain moves in.
All right, Jo in Leeds, thank you.